Hello everyone, welcome to a kind of, I guess, Cyberverse week, boys, because we got some Cyberverse figures. I have some Cyberverse figures to review. Now, technically, this week kind of started last week on Saturday when I did my review of Shadow Stalker. But this whole week will be Cyberverse. Today is Windblade, Thursday is Chromia, and Saturday is Tarn. So, we got a Cyberverse week. Are you excited about it? So let's get in closer here on Windblade, because I will say I really like this figure, and this is my personal favorite Windblade as well. I think she's great. I really love the way that she looks, because she keeps like the feminine form, but also doesn't really have the biggest backpack, and the backpack compresses on itself very much, and I really like how that works. I just love this figure overall. I also forgot to turn these things around in the thumbnail position, so to anyone who is like, they're like this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I realized it only after I made the thumbnail that I did it wrong. So let's get in close here on the details for Windblade. And she has a very nice looking head sculpt. And also she comes with this golden thing. And to anyone, like, don't lose this one, because this is separately packaged in the box together with her actual weapon. So don't lose it. But she looks very nice. I love the geisha kind of, what were they called in Avatar The Last Airbender? I forgot what they were called. But like that kind of face paint, I really like that as well. You got the nice like blue here on the head as well. The nice hairstyle. I really like it. And then you got the nice blue here on the titties with the nice Autobot symbol right in between. You got the nice stomach area here painted in silver. You got the nice legs here with the silver and some blue as well. You got some blue here on the forearms as well. Very much. She looks really cool. And then from the back, she even compresses the jet mode very much well. Because if you look here, it's just like this. This little glob is the jet mode. But it compresses very well. Because I just pulled the other Windblade that I own off the shelf. And it's like night and day on who does it better. Because she just looks very cool. And the other Windblade doesn't really look cool. Because even like from the back, it's just like, it's just a little thing here, but it's like that's it. It's more like she's got a backpack, like literal backpack. You know, all that's missing is the straps to the front, and that's it. And she can be a backpacker trainer class in Pokemon. So now that we're done with looking at her, also nice silver detail here on the turbines. I kind of wish it was both sides painted, but the other side isn't painted, sadly enough, as you can see. It's only one side painted. Didn't really like that, but I do like the details. So let's move her back so we can look at the accessories now. I'm not gonna take the head thing off because also I don't know any terms, just so you know. So if it's like, oh, it's called this, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I will apologize to the Asian community for my stupidity. But she comes with a weapon that looks kind of weird. She comes with a purple blade, which, let's be honest here, I mean, looks pretty cool actually. I really like the details on the blade itself. Look at how nice it looks. However, it does look weird that it's purple. It feels like it should be more coming with him. It feels like more of a blade. Like, if I put that into his hand right now, it feels like it fits, you know? She doesn't feel like she needs like a purple weapon. Yeah, you got some clear pegs. I don't know why, they're all too small. So, but she can hold it in her hand like so, and very much attack the Decepticons when they need it, when they're in the way. So let's get the weapon out of the way so we can get into the articulation segment. So starting off with her head. Her head can do a full rotation and can look up and down as well. Her arms can go all the way around. However, the backpack kind of blocks it. That is the only thing with, well, the wings, not the backpack. The wings kind of block it, and because the backpack, the wings can't really go out of the way enough in order to make clearance. However, her arms can also move out like so. There you go. However, the shoulder pad will fall down. Anyway, then you got the rotation here at the arm. You got the bend at the elbow, and you got a swivel here at the hand as well. The wings can go up and down for transformation purposes, but also for just, I don't know, just to kind of get out of the way of certain things. Because when you go with the arm back, you can have the wings like that. I don't know why the wings can go up that far, but okay, everything's kind of stuck on each other. Oops. Next up, her waist rotation is there. Gonna do a full 360 of waist rotation. She has the legs go forward, they can go backward, they can go in and out, and they have a rotation up here as well. Not as much as Tarn, but they're still there. She got a bend at the knee. However, because of transformation, you can actually fake something, and you can untap the back here piece, fold that back, and then move the leg up a bit so that she can kind of look like this, which you can kind of fool from the right angle, which I did with the thumbnail. So to anyone who asks about that, yes, her leg rotation can go all the way back like so. And I like that. It adds for extra poses that you can do. And then the feet have an ankle tilt, and they can't really go forward and back at all. So that's the articulation segment done. So now then, let us move straight into the size comparison. Starting off with the other Windblade that I own that isn't really as good. Look at this. Oh, look at this one. Kind of. I mean, there you go. That looks a bit better. But look at her. Let's just take a look at the backpacks, okay? Look at all this. Look at all of this. All of the stuff that she has compared to her. She compresses it very well. She just has it hanging off the back. It just, I don't know. I like it on her a lot more than on her. But here they are together. Windblade from 2015's RID line and Windblade from the Cyberverse line from Legacy United that came out this year. So let's move you out the way because we got some Cyberverse comparisons as well. Grab Tarn. Chromia. Shadow Stalker. And then also, I guess, my actual Cyberverse figures. Starscream. And Bumblebee. Oh, Bumblebee, no. Bumblebee, why? There you go. Something like that. I don't know. But there you go. The Cyberverse figures all together. All nice and fantastic looking. So let's move them out of the way so that we can get into the next segment. Which has only one name, called Transformation. Alright, so let's get into Windblade's transformation, the thing that I actually really enjoy. Now, it's not perfect, but it's a plane former. They never are perfect. So what you want to start off with is you want to come back here, and then you just want to fold out the front of the jet, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, you want to fold that out. Then what you want to do is you want to take this and split it to the side, and it opens up like this. Then what you want to do is you want to take this here, and it's on a double hinge, so you want to double hinge it outwards, just like so. Then what you want to do is you want to, not yet, come here, and then you want to grab on here and just rotate it so that you can straighten it out. As you can see that this black piece goes in that gap, so you just want to basically straighten it out like so. Then you got these two tabs here on the side. There you go. That goes into the slots right here on her shoulders. I don't know, but you want to basically just take it, and then you can also close this up around her head, so you don't have to take off the gold piece that she has behind her head, and just like tab it in, and there you go. I love that transformation for her. I really do. So now we come to the legs. So let's start off by rotating the waist around, opening up these back pieces here. You basically just want to take them and undo them. So just basically take this and undo it. Also, this untabs the legs so that you can play around with this. But first, what I like to do is you got a tab here on the back of the legs that is going to go into these slots. So you basically want to take this, line this up, and tab it in. So just push it down, push it up, and tab it in, like so. Then next up, what you want to do is you want to take the heel and the foot and just push them against each other, like so that they can kind of switch places. And then push this, continue to push this piece here so that it's straight up, like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Just push it up, like so. Fold out these back pieces here. You can do that now, you can do it later, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, now you want to fold this over like so. Fold it up and over like so. Then you want to take these pieces here, tab them together, make sure everything tabs together. Then what you want to do is you can see that there are these little tabs here that are going to go into the hands. So basically she just holds on for dear life. Just take these and fold them in. Also, these shoulder pieces needed to be folded down. I always forget little things like that because they don't really do much for the transformation, but it's just like something that the instructions say need to be done. And finally, what you want to do, you got this tab here that goes into that slot there. Same on the other side. You just want to take this and just slide it in like so. And open this up, fold out the landing gear. I like to do it like this. I forgot it the first time too. Ah well, fold it out like so, and now then just tab it back together. But that's only if you want to get access to the landing gear, but that's how the easy way to get access to the landing gear. And here we have Windblade in her beautiful jet mode. So here we have Windblade in her jet mode, and it's a nice looking jet, and just like any other jet. Also, you were supposed to rotate these pieces here around. They are inconsequential to the rest of the thing, so I forgot to do it, but you're supposed to rotate them around. But you can choose whichever way you want them. Anyway, just like any other jet, looks good from the top, and there's just a robot on the bottom. It's always the same with these figures, isn't it? The fact that it's just like a robot at the bottom. But overall, I think she works it pretty well. And I love the details that you have on her. Like the nice black front of the jet with... As a big fan of the colors black and red together. Now, preferably, I wish that the coloration was the opposite way. Mostly black with some red. Because then I would have called it the A-Team Jet. I love black and red together, so this color scheme with some blue and silver. Oh, you things that this color scheme is doing to me is just very insane. I really like this color scheme, and I really like this figure. Actually, pretty big surprise after the last Windblade that I owned was really that good. Having this thing and the interesting cockpit transformation, and then also the nice coloration, the nice jet. I just like this figure overall. And I can see why Hasbro wants to reuse it for Slipstream. Whether that's a good idea or not, you can ask the internet, because they don't like it. They just wanted, they would have rather have the Earthrise Starscream's mold be used instead. I like this figure, so I think it's a good mold. But overall, she looks really good. I mean, like I said, you got basically the boobs, the stomach, the booty. Technically, this would count as the booty, right? So that means that is the booty hole. But yeah, and the visible arms, like it's gonna be a jet former. That always kind of happens. I mean, even Earthrise Starscream. I mean, even like this Cyberverse Starscream, which this is not really a good representation. But like, you got the legs hanging out, but still like the arms are just there, you know? So it's like all the plane formers kind of do this. So yeah, but like I said, we got some nice details, and I really like this figure. But outside of that, I got nothing else to say. So for weapon storage, what you can do is you can store this weapon. You can store the weapon under the jet by using the stand port. There you go. It's difficult to line it up, but you can store the weapon like so. And if you look from the top, it could kind of be like, you know, like a jet, like jet fire, just like not that one, but like the back of a jet, like she's actually like flying. However, why it's purple is still beyond me, and that's the only place I've really found a place to store it, because all these other ports are just too big, because these are little tabs. So moving that off to the side, let's start off with the size comparison, and let's start off with the easy one, which is Windblade versus Windblade. Here we got the RID 2015 Windblade. And yeah, I like the more details on this one as well. You know, like the yellow and stuff like that. Like, there's more coloration, so it pops more. But this figure is arguably... Arguably the better figure between the two. I like this jet more, but the sacrifices that this jet makes in the robot mode, I don't like. This jet, I like. This one's better. But the cockpit transformation, I found really fun. So, whichever one you like is up to you, but for me, the new one definitely wins. But here, they look a little bit better. Also, once again, woman under. They actually, wow, the waist rotation is here as well. And you got the stomach section and the titty section, just like with her. So let's move her off to the side so we can get some Cyberverse friends in here. We got Shadow Stalker, we have Tarn, we have Bumblebee, we got Starscream, and we got Chromia. So here we are with the Cyberverse cast that I have. I would like a new Starscream and a new Bumblebee. I will just say, go ahead and say that right now. I would like a new version of the both of them because they're just so sticking out. Like, you know, you got like the generation styled figures with like mainline kitty figures. It's like if I grab my McDonald's Armada Starscream and put him with my other Armada figures. It just stands out. But I do think that she looks good with the remainder of the Cyberverse cast that I have. Even though 2 of them aren't really as accurate as they should be. Let's just move the camera down more a bit. Get everyone here out of the way. Bring in Windblade and get into that reverse transformation. So let's get Windblade back into her robot mode. So what you want to start off with is you want to take the wings and fold them out like so. Then what you want to do is you want to take the arms here and just untap them from those big tabs and move them a bit off to the side just to kind of get it out the way. Then what you can do is you can untap these red pieces here at the bottom, fold them out. Take the legs and rotate it around and all the way around, and then there's a tiny tab in here that is going to slide into those holes. So just do that. Then what you want to do is you want to basically take this tab here that goes into the slot there, and same on the other side. So you basically just want to take this, make sure to rotate it down enough on both of these hinges to push them down, split the legs, and then push the feet forward and the heel backwards. So let me show it off better. Push the feet forward but also pushing the heel backwards. So that she has a heel and a foot. So she got both. Rotate the waist around. Rotate these pieces around. Like so. And then we come to my fun part. Fold up the landing gear. Now we come to the part that I really like. So they basically take this and just split it. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oops. The geisha thing kind of went off. But split this down the middle like so. Get the geisha thing off and put it back on the back of her head like so. Then what you want to do is you want to take this piece here on the double hinge and just hinge it inside. Do the same thing on this side, so hinge it inside like so. Close this bad boy back up. Rotate it back. Take the front of the jet, rotate it around and up like so. So that it sits flush like so. And then basically you can angle out the wings as much as you want, but there is like a designated spot for it. So just like push it to the edge of the, let's see here. There's this black piece here. Push it to like the edge of the black piece. And there you go. Put the head forward. And here we have Windblade in her robot mode. Also, fold in these pieces here. But here we have her in her robotic mode. So, what do I think about Windblade? I will say this, I very much like her. I think she's a really good figure. Overall, a stellar figure. She's not perfect, you know, I mean, the blocky nature of this back piece is a thing that just like looks a bit weird. But overall, especially in jet mode, but overall I think she looks really nice. She kind of gets that feminine form through without having a gigantic backpack like some ladies do. And at least she doesn't have a whole car stashed here. I mean, she even does it better than Silverbolt, who has just like the whole plane, like the Combiner War Silverbolt, who has just the whole like front of the plane just hanging off the back. Yeah, she still does it better. So I really like her. Would I recommend her? Oh, absolutely. I would. If you like Windblade, then I would highly recommend you pick this one up. It is a very nice figure. Now, even just detaching it from Cyberverse, because she does look pretty accurate to Cyberverse. However, just detaching it from Cyberverse, this is still a solid figure. So if you want a Windblade in your collection, I will say you can't go wrong with this one. But that has been my review of Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Cyberverse Universe Windblade. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!